So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are placed of the world. So, let's start with today's webinar. And thank you for joining and on time and with via proper channel, like signing up and joining the webinar. So, warm welcome on behalf of Finuture Education. So, this is a flow of the today's webinar. We will demonstrate one of topics from FRM and like why finance professionals should learn Python, and at the end we have surprise. And it's not really only FRM students.
So let's write here something called import Yahoo Finance. It is a short acronym for Yahoo Finance library to get to extract the data of the financial security as YF. So I'm importing Y Finance library. This library I'm using because in Python we have so many libraries. Different library have a different functionality. NumPy, Pandas, and the Yahoo Finance. We are going to learn all these libraries to work with them so that our work will be done in a very short period of time. So Yahoo Finance as a YF I'm importing. Now I want to import, let's take the Apple stock data here. I want to import the Apple stock data. And I want to use the Pandas also here. Pandas, one of the library that we are going to study in this course, import Pandas as PD. So we are going to work with these two libraries extensively to solve the risk management problems actually. Now, suppose I want to download the Apple stock data. Okay, so I'm writing one variable here, data, and here is a command, yf.download. You might not get this command at once if you are learning the Python first time. Okay, so I want to download one security data here over the 5 years. Okay, I need to give symbol of the security here. What security? Let's take Apple stock I want. APPL, I think so. This is a symbol of the Apple or the Yahoo Finance. And then I need to give the start date and the end date. Suppose I want 5 years data. I'll give the start date here. Let's take the start date. I give here, let's say 2021 data I want from first month, first date. Okay. It is a start date. Then I'm going to give end date here. End date will be, let's take, get up to this January. Okay. 2021, 25, 1st Jan, up to 1st Jan, first month. Okay. 010 I'll write here. Okay. Now, let's see if everything is okay. It is going to give you data in a one click. You will get 5 years data here in a one click just. Okay, this one code, if you run it, you are going to download within the seconds. You're going to download 5 years data of the Apple stock, and then we can further model our problem. Okay, delisted Apple. Okay, maybe we are committing any mistake here. Let me write it like this. Okay, so see, it's saying me that I might be committing mistake in writing the symbol here, right? So we can search. I can search here the Apple Yahoo Finance to get the exact syntax of the Apple stock. Yahoo Finance. Okay, it is AAPL. You can see that it is A. So you have to use right symbol whenever in risk management problem. Whenever you will be importing the treasury yield or any financial instrument data, you have to write its symbol correctly to import the data. It is AAPL. So AAPL, I'll write here AAPL, and now it should give me data. Okay, yeah, it has completed. See, within the seconds, it has just taken 0.1 second here. Just once I click it, immediately it has downloaded the entire data. And if I just see this variable, if I print this, where I told you if I want any data, now in the variable data, okay, we have stored this entire Apple stock data here actually. If I print that, I'm going to get the output in the output screen. So let's take data and let's shift enter, run the cell. You can see that I have 5 year data of the Apple stock, its closing price. You know, Apple is a stock price and every day it is tradable on the NASDAQ. It is tradable. and every day we have a closing price of the stock. Those belong to a stock market, you might be knowing this. Okay, there is an open value of the stock for a particular day trading session, and then the high price, low price, and then a volume, how many shares are traded over the exchange in a particular day. Correct? So we have this data now. So with a single click you can import the data. In a single click you can import the data of this financial security. And to do this in the Excel, it would take a lot of efforts actually. And then now I need to do, suppose we have a close column here. I have a close column here. I want to know in close column for a 5 years, except Saturday and Sunday when the markets are closed, I will have a data every day. Every day I will have a data. Now suppose I want to see Apple stock, how the exactly over the 5 years the stock price of the Apple stock got changes over the 5 years. Means what is the mean price? What is the mean price achieved by the Apple stock? And then what is the standard deviation in the price? I want to know the standard deviation, and then 75th percentile, all the statistical parameter I want. Mean and the standard deviation. What is the lowest value? Lowest value achieved by the stock, lowest, and then highest value. Same problem you will be occurring when you will be doing where you will be solving the credit default risk problem in financial risk management. When you will be solving the credit default risk, where you will be fetching the clients with the highest credit rating, lowest credit rating, average credit rating, and then you will be standard deviations again there. So many things you will be working with. But in Excel, you need to write a separate formula to get standard deviation, mean, some other things. But in the Python, it's super cool. Okay, I have to just write one command: data.describe. Data.describe. Okay, it's giving this. Oh, sorry. You can see that. See, just one command. You have to write the syntax properly. If you commit a spelling mistake in any, so on a data that I have imported from the Yahoo Finance, I am applying one function on that. Describe this data. What is there in the data? So for each column, you can see that it is giving me how many entries are there in this particular CSV file or a data, 5 years data. How many entries are there? Count of the entries, and then what is the mean value achieved by the Apple stock? That is, the mean value is 167. Okay, and then it is saying that what is the standard deviation in the price? It is just 31.49. Okay, if anybody here from a stock market background or he's working on the problems of risk management, I say 167 is the average price of the Apple stock over the 5 years, and why standard deviation is only 31.49? Anybody here? Because it is a large cap company, right? Apple is a Nasdaq. It is a big company in Nasdaq. It has a very low volatility over the Nasdaq because it is a large cap company. Large cap company, it has a stable growth. So variation in the prices will be very slow. Okay. As small cap, mid cap, we have large variations. You see in the small cap, so small companies, you see bigger variations. So standard deviation will be higher. Okay, so you see the minimum value achieved in this particular column, and then for every column we have the statistical parameters are there. You can see that. What is the mean value, standard deviation, minimum value, maximum value in this particular column achieved by the stock, and then 25th percentile, 50th percentile, 75th percentile. So it is super powerful. Then to get into this thing in the Excel, you need to write a lot of statements in the Excel in different cells. But in a one click, you get a solution in the Python.
That was really nice. Yeah. Go on, sir. Please. Yeah.
In not in India, but in Irish countries or other countries, people with the skills, 3 skills, like, okay, data science, at least skillful in Python handling the Python problems, and then FRM certification, then either you are an engineer or an MBA. This is the most sought skills actually. Excel is now old thing. You need to able to handle the industry level problems with the Python. You will have an edge in the job market, and of course for the high salary job market.
Yes, sir, I completely agree. Completely agree, sir. Yeah. Excel, like, of course, still remain to be powerful, but like it had competitive advantage 2 decades back. So I completely echoes what
So
you
see,
just said.
now we have everything on the AI base, right? Because so many things will be replicated by the AI, and AI, for the most powerful language for the AI is the Python language. So it's very important to have a knowledge of this language. Then it is going to give edge to us over the other candidates.
Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah, I completely
Anybody
agree.
has question here? Whatever I discuss here regarding this.
If not, sir, I'll just again resume to presentation and feel free to add if you have got anything there also. Is
Yeah.
that fine, sir? So you might have seen like how we can calculate option price using Python. See, Excel also, these were old days wherein people used to write libraries, create libraries in Excel, VBAs, C++. See, indeed, if you just write just print hello world in C++ and print hello world in Python, you will know the difference between what's C++ and what's Python. So that's the power of Python, and this is very much advanced wherein we just talked about NLP. But why finance professionals should learn Python? So let's see. The financial world is evolving with integration of technologies. So a lot of technology integrations are happening, and at the back end, it's completely Python, and it's a data driven. So if you have command over technology, and if you understand data well, see, FRM or any other degree can give you the functional knowledge, but functional knowledge along with a tool or technology that you learn will give you an advantage. So it can help you automating things, machine learning, handling big data, as like sir was saying. Like you can have at a click of button, you can get 2-3 years of a data. So like you can handle big data, you can do financial analysis, you can create your own algorithms to trade, and Python is a key language that drives this innovations in finance. And yes, indeed, change is most important. So you need to change along with changing environment. Otherwise, like if you can't change, if you still remain with Excel or any other, like of course Excel still, I won't say that Excel is completely outdated, but like we need to change along with upcoming tools. We need to make ourselves comfortable. If we remain in our own silo, like say Excel, we may be outdated soon, because in Python is a need of time, trust me. So like you can remember the Nokia, which was like long back. They were out of market because they did not upskill themselves, or they did not upgrade themselves with upcoming technologies like smartphones, other things. So they were like if you like in a simple or layman language, or in a very straightforward thing, if you remain in your comfort zone, like trust me, you may be out of market. So upskilling, consistent energy driving would be the key. Otherwise, like we may left behind. And yeah, if you don't upskill, like you may be left behind. So that's something, and Python can help you analyzing data, automating things, risk management, algorithm trading, which is a need of time. Like you can write your own algorithm, connect with APIs from you various brokers. Like your trade can exist, but this is something which is very advanced. So that's not something, but it can be your area also. So the idea over here would be relate things with like whatever we have been presenting here, related with your functional areas, whatever currently you are doing. Can this tool help you addressing any of the pain areas that you have currently at workplaces, in studies, wherever you think. Can it improve? If you are a student, can it improve whatever we are presenting? Can it improve your CV so that you can better opportunities, you can have a competitive advantage? And yes, like way back it was Excel. Now it's like it's a time of Python. It's not no more like, we are not saying Excel, but nowadays a lot of Excel plus Python things are also getting used in the time. So Python is a need of time. And real world example, so BlackRock is world's largest asset manager, uses Python for their QR analysis. Indeed, most of the banks and big finance players, not just these two that you see on screen, not just BlackRock and GS, like indeed all the financial big finance sharks. Conclusion, like then Python or like stay behind. So that's something which we can conclude. Future of finance is digital and data driven. So see, if you foresee, if you're visionary, if you foresee future, then only like you can, like, if you're ahead of time, then only you can survive. That's the whole idea. So the future is digital, data driven. So Python is a key to unlock new opportunities. Professional who fails to learn Python is becoming irrelevant as demand of technical skill is growing. And trust me, you can go with any research paper. The demand of technical skills are really growing up exponentially. So if you need to be up to the mark, so upskilling in Python empowers finance project to stay ahead. If you want to stay ahead, you need to learn Python. You need to learn latest technologies. Indeed, the flow should be Python, machine learning, AI. Explore whatever you can. Be ahead of time and do well in your career. And yes, only way to empower career is, as I said, upskilling. Upskilling is upskilling, consistent upskilling. Consistently put your energies to upskill yourself. Learn whatever comes your way. Like, of course, relevant, not really something like if you are like yeah, it should be relevant to your functional area, or slightly, of course, you can tweak a bit, but it should be more or less similar to your area. So, are you guys ready for upskilling? Can you give me just thumbs up, or like, can you just put in the chat box? Are you ready for upskilling? Like, first of all, are you willing to upskilling? Like, first of all, did you understand why we should upskill? It's a need of time. If we don't upskill, we may be out of market. We may, like, see, people with a good skill may overcome us. So that's something which is a need. So we should be ready for upskilling. So with that, let me just offer you something. First of all, you should be ready to upskill and take actions. And this is something on our website. We have Python for financial professional. It's currently like in Indian rupees almost 10,000. But given you have given 1 hour of your precious time, we have special discount for you. And for people who are just there, it's just for today, trust me. Otherwise, like, it's not really for 10 minutes. This coupon code will be valid, wherein you will get 50% discount for enrolling this course. So people who are willing to enroll, please like stay. And people who are not willing, still like share comments why you are still not thinking that you should upskill. So like, if you feel that you want to upskill, let me just give me a moment. I'll just ping the URL in the chat box. So yeah, link has been shared in the chat box. If you're still like not convinced, if you got any queries, feel free to unmute and ask, or put it in the chat box. We can try addressing those. Anything, any comments? Like I think you guys have been with us since last 1 hour, so I'm assuming that there has been some connect, or you would have taken something out of it. So any comments, any reviews, like even if you're interested for enrolling, if you're not, so what's making you still holding back? Yeah, please. I heard something. Please.
Hello.
Hi, Michael. Yeah.
Yes, my line dropped, so at a point I couldn't follow through. But I have something to say. I think I'm actually new in Python. I actually don't know anything about Python. So when the facilitator is taking us through, I think I'm catching the point. But I don't know how the course is structured. to some of us who doesn't have any knowledge in Python, how are we going to learn to build up, to appreciate how Python works? Because I'm an accountant and I've been an accountant for the past 22 years. And the world is changing.
Yeah, yeah,
the world is
absolutely.
changing. There's dynamics in the system. And I think those who've been in the system for a while, are fading out because we are not getting used to the change in the system. So I want to catch up to know how to use this tool to maximize my career potentials, because it's very important for me. So I want to know if what we are being taught now was just a demonstration, but the reality, I will be taught from scratch how to use Python to do so many things.
Yeah, Michael, indeed, that's a very good question. So, it's a 4-week program wherein all the way from installing Python, if you have a zero knowledge, if you have used Excel, so from that knowledge, of course, bit of maths may be required if you are working on some calculation, or but I think you have got good 22 years of rich experience wherein you have some inputs which you can use in the tools. So learning tool will be taught, relating it something which would be something with you. So all the way from installing Python on your machine till the way you become comfortable to explore things, like you would be in 4 weeks, 4 weeks weekends, you would be made in a position to apply things in your functional area. You will be able to import, say, if you are currently using worksheet, you will be in a position to import those Excel worksheets in the Python environment, do some analysis, come up with some good visuals which helps your like seniors to make some like good decisions. So and that is one example wherein you can read data from shared drives in Python environment. But there could be an example like how sir was sharing, like Yahoo Finance. It could be any other web portal also, like Treasury also sir took an example. You can read data, and with your functional knowledge, if this technical skill that you would be taught over next 4 weeks, over weekends, if these two things are clubbed, that's something which you will that will make you in a very much better position. So Michael, like I hope that it answers your query, but still, like if you want, we can share 4-week structure also, like what exactly you would be taught on the first week, what you would be taught second week. That's something we can share like this, and this offer is valid for today, even after seminar, like it's for say 3-4 hours, it's valid. So even after seminar or webinar, you have any queries, feel free to DM us. And if you got any queries, it's very small. I understand that you guys would be paying. Of course, we have kept it very nominal price so that people can understand. First, they should understand their potential. Then they can go for something very advanced like machine learning or further advanced topics that we can talk about. So you are paying something, of course you will expect value in return. I completely get that, and indeed that's something where we differentiate. For whatever price you pay, you would be given certain value, and it would be valuable, sir, trust me, like with these examples also. So Michael, hope it answer, but still if you have got any specific query, feel free to
Okay, sir. I will. If on whilst we continue, I'll call and then ask questions.
Yeah. Anyone else has any doubts? Please, like we spoke a lot, like sir could import data from Yahoo Finance for Apple stock. He could calculate standard deviation average. Indeed, sir highlighted that volatility of that stock was lower because it was it was a good category stock. You can pick up some any other category stock and check volatility. Like that's how you should explore. You should not just take it what is being told to you. You back of mind, you should have further explore ideas also, like relate it with yourself. Sir could say that it was the good stock. What if I pick any penny stock, will the standard deviation will go up? Why? I mean, I could not see that, sir, how the distribution of this return will look like. Can you show us visuals, like how the data is distributed? So that kind of stuff should come to your mind. It shouldn't be one-way communication that someone is telling you and you're just taking it. It like, see, curiosity would be a key. Like if you want to explore, it's one thing that will differentiate you. It's a curiosity. You should be in a position to think, and that's where like you will uncover your potential. So yeah, that's something I would say here. Mankita, like yeah. So thanks you're interested, but like yeah, just feel free to DM us at any point in time. And yeah, as I said, the curiosity should be there. If you got any doubt, WhatsApp number is there. Feel free to reach out. Like over here it's mentioned. So at any point in time, if you got any queries, please do DM us. Our team would be really happy to help you. And like yeah, trust me. Like you have to invest time. Like I understand taking out time on weekends, like which is your like family time or your peers time. So I understand, but at the same time we have to think that time is also passing. If we don't upskill, like it's like a like double edged sword. So we need to attribute our time accordingly also. We can allocate some time to family, some time to upskill. So yeah, that's how I would put in this. Anyone else other than Michael? Thanks, Michael, for question and inputs from your side. And we wish that you learn well and you enroll with us like later if you have got any queries. Mankita, thank you. Like I see that you put in interested. Anyone else? I see. Let me put someone on spot. I don't like, but yeah. Mathli, Nagoka, PepsiCo, Path, Rohit, Tanusri. Anything from your side? Like feel free to add any reviews you want to give, any feedback you want to give us. Nope, absolutely fine. All are very good. No reviews, no comments, nothing. Okay, cool. This recording would be available if you are signed up on our portal. Just go through this recording again. If really this motivates you and it makes you curious to learn more, yeah, you would be just reach out to us and we would be happy to assist you. And with that, I'll just close webinar. This offer is still on. Like feel free to DM us on WhatsApp number for any details you may need. Okay, and wish you good luck for your career. I see some comments. I think may I know course of 4 week program. So yeah, Michael, I'll just DM us. I'll connect with you offline. Michael, thanks for query. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining webinar and wish you good luck for your career, for your studies. Do well in your career with overall well-being, with your health, etc. So yeah, thank you. And with that, I'll just close the webinar and good luck.